Very nice, Miss Mosley. Just put it over there on the extra credit table, and we'll see if it's worth that A+.
All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon coming to you on a Tuesday, Ned's Declassified Day, and this one is called Extra Credit. I think a few of you have mentioned this episode in the comments section of my videos. I didn't look before filming this, but it seems like people have mentioned this before. I don't know if this episode is particularly crazy or whatever, but I do see in this random still frame, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Cookie is doing. It looks like he's installed a sound system in his locker, which is really weird, but I can't wait to see what this episode has to offer. If you're not subscribed to my channel, take a minute and click the button below to become a subscriber. It really helps me keep the channel going, and it helps you stay up to date in terms of watching new content. But let's get into the episode.
You see, report cards are right around the corner, and I promised my mom I wouldn't bring home any C's, so if you could just look at my average so far to, let me know where I stand.
Yeah.
C+. Is there anything I can do to pull my grade up to a
Extra
B-?
credit. So I have mixed feelings about this. It's good that he's asking about his average, and this might be before the age of student information systems allowing students to access this stuff directly. So nowadays, most schools have some sort of student information system. In other words, it's a program where students and parents can look up their grades in real time. In this era, when this show was produced, that probably was not possible. And so he would have to go around and ask his teachers, which is really smart. I do approve of that. What I have mixed feelings about is him asking to do extra credit right before report card time. So I would definitely do this. However, some students have the tendency to ask about this when not only they have a C+, but they're failing the class and they have a lot of missing work and they want to turn in months of material right at the end, and a lot of teachers will not allow that, or they'll set certain conditions on that, or set a maximum grade. In other words, they can only get a 70 or an 80 because it is very late after all. But I'm curious as to what his teachers allow him to do here.
Extra credit.
Okay. Extra credit.
If you're not happy with your grades, go to your teacher and talk about getting an extra credit assignment.
You're gonna do 4 extra credit projects by Friday. That's impossible.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Students will be in a position like that where they'll have multiple things due, and then they'll get frustrated and get mad at the teacher for either not allowing them to do them all, or just getting upset with them because they have so much that they would need to do to earn a passing grade. And this is why in the previous episode with getting organized, that is really, really important, because students who fall behind and don't get organized and do something about it tend to dig themselves an even deeper hole. But I have found in my personal experience, most teachers will allow them some way forward to make up assignments or get extra credit or whatever the case may be, but it's still on the student to complete whatever it is that the teacher gives to them.
Speaking of extra credit,
Is
What?
that a platinum card?
it's linked to my parents' account, but I'm only supposed to use it for emergencies. Oh, my pencil broke. This is an emergency. I knew. I'll
No.
call Speedy Dot. They deliver
What?
anything, anytime. Speedy.
Oh, is this going to be like the precursor to Amazon? What is going on here? I'm guessing that's what that still frame was. Speedy Dot, or whatever he called it, delivering things to him. This is going to get a little excessive, I suspect.
Hello, Speedy Dot. I need something to write with fast.
What?
Speedy Dot, I got here as fast as I could.
Wow.
I'll take
Okay.
3 of these, 3 of those. Anybody need a pen? It's on me.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're gonna need a lawyer to explain this one to your dad.
Yeah.
Claire Sawyer.
There it is. I thought it was just kind of a joke and they would go to the next scene, but no. Claire Sawyer, future lawyer. Haven't seen her on the show in quite a while. Good to know she's still part of the cast. She was one of my favorite characters.
I was just making a point. He doesn't.
Put it all on the card, my man. lab opening. Never know when there's gonna be another emergency.
What?
Very nice, Miss Mosley. Just put it over there on the extra credit table, and we'll see if it's
Extra
worth
credit
that
table.
A plus.
And really, I don't understand how a bunch of volcanoes are going to get them this extra credit. I mean, I look at it and I'm not really sure how it teaches the students anything. Even with extra credit assignments, the goal should be to learn, right? It's not just to get the grade. And I've had this conversation on this channel many times before in terms of what's more important, the learning or the grade. And unfortunately, a lot of students, they just care about the grade. They don't care whether they learn or not. And I'm not sure that these, it says volcano, but whatever these things are going to teach any students anything.
Actually, I'm not quite done with it yet. Have to make a couple more improvements.
Oh, wow, that's harsh.
So I've got a solar-powered fan for science, a book report for English, a globe tracing population growth for social studies,
Okay.
and a long algebra equation for math.
What if it were bigger? What if I took the extra credit volcano to the next level?
No.
Gordy, how would you like me to help me build the greatest model volcano of all time?
30 feet.
Are you serious?
And Gordy's got to be careful here. If he gets a little too involved or does something dangerous, he could get himself a potential firing, but so far he's okay, I guess.
There's an empty storage room in the east wing.
We'll start there.
Oh, man. Oh, it's so bad.
Speedy Dot, I need an emergency extra large pepperoni pizza delivered to Polk Middle School.
What? Yeah, that's pretty big. And I was expecting him to order like a new table and a new blackboard, but no, he just wants a pizza because I guess his lunch was messed up by the board there.
Sorry I'm late.
That's crazy. What in the world? He just threw it at him.
Didn't your dad say to use that card?
And that brings up another issue that I just thought of. So this delivery guy would not be allowed into the school. So there have been students in my past that have tried to order various things, believe it or not. There was one school where there were students that were constantly trying to do like Uber Eats and other services, DoorDash, whatever, to the school, like for them while they were a student in the school. And most schools just simply don't allow that to happen. They would not be allowed inside the school. Nowadays, you will see in various school handbooks, no deliveries. We just don't do that.
No way, I'm gonna finish 4 different extra credit assignments by tomorrow.
Dude, you'd be lucky to finish one.
Yeah. Oh no.
Wait a minute. I have to pull up my grade in 4 classes, but I only have time for 1 project.
Oh.
So what if I built one universal extra credit project for all 4 subjects?
How is that going to work? How are you going to make a project that will apply to all 4 assignments or courses? This is going to be really weird, I'm assuming, whatever it is. And the teachers would know, and the teachers would probably not allow this to happen.
Has to be out there somewhere.
Pyramid?
But where?
A pyramid?
A pyramid! It has architectural calculations for math, linguistic hieroglyphics for English,
Okay.
historical stuff for social studies, and the constructive physics for science.
Oh.
You spilled sauce on my shirt.
That's pretty clever, but I am really skeptical here.
Hello, Speedy Dot.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't like the looks of this. I really don't like the looks of this. Somebody could get hurt out here.
This is the stuff for the new school construction project.
This was the stuff for the new school construction project. Now it's for my extra credit project. Ooh, big axe!
Is he helping her? Yeah, that's a potential suspension for Mose for just straight up stealing this stuff. And then Gordy is apparently helping her. And she had a pickaxe. That is extremely dangerous. And that's a potential firing for Gordy as well, unfortunately.
I'd like to do a pyramid for my extra credit project.
All 4 teachers.
Approved.
Okay. Again, potential suspension and potential firing. I'm just going to wrap that into the one from earlier.
Not bad. Have to raise the summit up by another 15 feet at least.
What? Mose, that would mean knocking out an entire section of the second floor.
Yeah.
Isn't that a little severe?
I'll tell you what's severe. Missing an A+ by 3 points. Now, are
What?
you with me or against me?
Oh, man. What? Yeah. So this is from the beginning still frame that I used. He put a sound system into his locker. And of course, you know, you can't do this. This would be shut down pretty much immediately because it'd be kind of disruptive. And the lockers are owned by the school, so can't exactly do this. It does sound good.
I tricked out my locker.
You do know how a credit card works, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a bill at the end of the month. How are you gonna pay for it?
Duh, I'll put it all on the card.
This credit card thing is getting out of control.
What are you talking about?
Cookie, you bought a pony.
What?
I had a pony emergency.
Well, my GPA emergency is solved. Check it.
No. No, Ned. I don't know if this would cut it, but let's see how it turns out.
4 subjects, 1 extra credit masterpiece.
This is either pure genius or your worst plan in years.
And all I have to do is get it graded by Sweeney, Xavier, I teacher, and pal by the end of the day, and you can call me Mr. B-.
Okay.
Where's all the heat coming from?
I routed the school's furnace up through the floor and into the volcano's
No.
main shaft. Now that's what I call taking it to the next level.
Yeah, well, I hope you know a good lawyer.
There's
Yeah.
lawyer, future lawyer.
Yeah, both of them really. So Mose, yeah, I'm going to say this is another potential suspension for her. The first one for stealing the stuff and the second for doing things to the school. I mean, this is more like, okay, you're now out of school. If someone had done that, if someone did that in real life. And Gordy is kind of going along with it and assisting her. I saw him with a pickaxe earlier. That's going to be another potential firing for him here.
Claire, I was just making a point.
Again.
Excellent work, Ned.
And however good or bad this might be, the teachers would see the other sides of that and kind of figure out what he was doing. I don't know whether or not he would really get credit for this because they would see it as just trying to game the system. And the goal, of course, again, is to remediate Ned and make sure he's got the knowledge and skills that he needs for whatever end-of-year test or end-of-course test he has to take.
Hieroglyphics. Excellent, Ned.
But I thought she taught English. Like, I don't think hieroglyphics are in the standards for an English course. Science of the
Not
Pyramids.
bad. I'll look at it tonight.
Tonight. No, I have to show this to Dr.
Uh-oh.
I have to go.
It's fine. Just leave it and I'll grade it later.
I'll bring it back later. I have to
Uh-oh.
go.
Uh-oh.
I
Yeah, this isn't good. This is sort of what I was afraid of. He wouldn't be able to just show it to them for like 10 seconds and then get a grade, so they're going to want to keep it. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's your extra credit, Mr. Pyramid.
No, he made it for science.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No, you made that for me.
And this is funny how Mr. Powell somehow pulls up with iTeacher, like right in front of him. Like, why would he do that? That's pretty funny, though. Uh-oh.
Well, Mr. Bigby, is there something you'd like to say?
I think I could use a lawyer.
No Claire this time.
I said I think I could use a lawyer.
No Claire.
Claire!
Claire Sawyer, future lawyer.
Oh.
I got a boner today.
He looks like Cowboy Cookie. If you remember, I think it was the Lost and Found episode where you have the Cowboy Cookie song. Sort of looks like that.
Although my client did in fact
Okay.
make one extra
I didn't know if she was actually going to defend him somehow, but I guess she is here. This is kind of funny.
credit project for 4 subjects, there is no polk rule that says that one project cannot fulfill requirements in more than one class.
Yeah, and that is sort of what I was thinking. Now, if this happened in real life, I've never seen this ever, and it's sort of hard to imagine this, but the teachers would probably get together and maybe call Ned's parent and say, look, we don't feel like he's getting anything out of this. Let's talk about how we can get him to do something for each subject that is not just superficial for a grade and really helps him to get something out of it. Because that's the real goal. There has to be some sort of learning or remediation attached to it.
So you must grade Ned on the merits of his work.
Well, you have to admit, it was a pretty clever idea.
Yeah?
Perhaps a mop-headed boy is smarter than C+ average.
Mop-headed?
What my average?
B minus.
Oh, okay. Because he promised his mom he wouldn't get C's, and so B minus, well, that's not a C, is it?
Now, if you'll all excuse me, I have a volcano to grade.
Like 10 of them. Oh, no.
Is that my demolition detonator?
Yeah. Yeah, Mose has gone berserk. When you have Gordy here cautioning one of the students about something, you know you've gone too far.
Mose, listen to me. I would never, ever be the voice of reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking. He said, I would never, ever be the voice of reason. Yeah, so when he is the voice of reason, you know you've gone way too far.
You've taken this too far.
Yeah.
Hey! You can't stand the heat! Get out of my extra credit volcano!
And everybody else is just like walking around, kind of going about their business, and you've got a detonator there and Moe's going berserk, screaming in the hall. That's a little unrealistic. That's more unrealistic than what she's doing.
Come on. It's over, Mose.
What is this?
What have I become? I've let proving that I can make a bigger, better extra credit volcano take over my entire life.
Yeah.
So, where's this improved extra credit volcano you told me about?
What the heck?
Uh-oh. Yeah, and they always have this shot where you have Polk and then something happening. This school has been blown up, set on fire, had lightning strike it, all sorts of stuff. This school has been demolished so many times. Spook the horse. What? Almost sounds like the Cowboy Cookie song a little bit.
So do I get my A+?
Absolutely. As soon as I get the written part.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, how does she learn from that? She made some sort of furnace in there, surrounded by dirt or whatever she did, and that somehow teaches her something? I don't think so. And he says, as soon as I get the written part. I don't know if she has a written part.
The written part?
One last
So
tip.
crazy.
No matter how great the project.
And I think this is funny too. So clearly the cameraman is shaking the camera all around, but can you imagine being Ned or these extras and you're just having to like bounce around pretending like the earth is shaking?
Is for max extra credit, don't forget to spend just as much time on the written part.
Yeah.
Speaking of extra credit, where's Cookie?
What is this? Pulled him all the way out here, huh?
Hello, Speedy Dot.
Speedy Dot.
I'm gonna need some clothes, water, and a ride home.
Oh boy.
What
Declined.
do you mean I'm over my limit?
Oh,
But this is a real emergency.
he's stranded. All right, well, that's the episode. I enjoyed that one. That one was a little more unrealistic at times, but it was pretty funny. I give that one an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it okay. It wasn't too bad. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the button below to subscribe. It helps me out, especially if you enjoyed this series week after week, every single Tuesday. We have quite a bit to go, so click that subscribe button and like the video so you won't miss my future content. I'm going to leave the video here. Once again, thanks for watching until the very end, but I'll wrap it up here, and I'll see you on the next video here on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.